At the beginning of the film, we see a very big ship. There were many people in this ship who used to come to collect ancient things from the sea, and then those things were sold. There was also a prince in this ship whose name was Eric. He was very fond of collecting such special things. That is why he also used to come with these people on the ship's journey. Today was the moon festival. People believed that mermaids come out of the water on this night. All the people present on this ship wanted to catch the mermaids, but Eric was a very great and good prince. He forbade all the people from doing this. There was always a man with Eric who was his bodyguard, and that man was a very special man of Eric's mother, that is the queen. He says to Eric, "Look, prince, you should leave all this. You don't know that the rest of the people take very special things from the sea in the ship. Why are you doing this small work with them?" But all these things have no effect on Eric. Then we are shown a very beautiful world in the depths of the sea. In this world of the sea lived a king. This king had 7 daughters who were mermaids. One day he calls his daughters to him, but only 6 of his daughters come to the king, and the 7th daughter does not come. The 7th daughter was the youngest, whose name was Ariel. Not seeing his youngest daughter, the king calls his crab. Now the king sends that crab to find Ariel. Then the crab sets out to find Ariel. Then we are shown Ariel in another scene. And here we come to know that Ariel was very fond of human things. She always went far into the sea in search of human things. Then we see a friend of Ariel, a small fish. This white fish always stayed with Ariel. Ariel often went to the broken ships sunk in the sea and looked at human things. Whatever she liked from there, she kept it with her. Then one day she was looking at the sea through a telescope, and she sees a broken ship in the sea. That ship was very far away. Then when Ariel started going towards that ship, then her friend the fish stopped her and said, "Don't go too far into the sea. I have heard from other sea animals that there are very big sharks outside." But Ariel did not listen to him and went towards the ship. On reaching the ship, she finds many human things. Then suddenly a very big shark comes there. It attacks Ariel, but Ariel traps it in her net and escapes from there. Ariel also had a bird friend. Ariel finds a fork and spoon from the ship. She takes it to her bird friend and asks him how human people use it. The bird did not know anything about these things, but he tells Ariel that it is used to make hair. Knowing this, Ariel also starts making hair with that fork and spoon. Then a crab sent by the king arrives there. He gives the king's message to Ariel. The crab says, "Do you know today is the moon festival? That is why the king is calling you so soon." Hearing this, Ariel quickly starts swimming towards her father and reaches her father's court. Then we are shown another scene of a sea witch, whose tentacles were very large. The witch looked exactly like an octopus. That witch always kept an eye on Ariel. Then Ariel comes to her father. Her father was very angry with Ariel. He asks Ariel, "Where were you?" Ariel tells her father that she was looking at human things. Hearing this from Ariel, her father got angry. Seeing her father angry, Ariel says to her father, "Why do you think that humans are bad? I love their world very much. Humans are very good and they live with each other lovingly." And this is where we get to know why Ariel's father hated humans so much. Actually, Ariel's mother died because of humans. Then Ariel's father warns her that next time you will not go near things related to humans. Hearing this, Ariel got angry with her father and left from there. The king knew that Ariel will never listen to him. That's why he sends his crab behind Ariel, so that the crab can take care of her. Ariel got angry and went to her room. She had collected a lot of things of humans in her room. She loved the things of humans very much. She always wanted to go to the world of humans. In her room, she was looking at the things of humans. Then suddenly, she heard the sound of explosion from above the water. Those sounds while pursuing. As Ariel looks out over the water, she sees a huge ship. The people on that ship were bursting crackers. This ship belonged to Prince Eric. Ariel is very happy to see the crackers, and she thinks that man has so many unique and new things. On the other hand, Eric was having fun with the people on the ship like a normal person. But Eric's bodyguard does not like Eric's mingling with those people. That is why he thinks to Eric that you are a prince. You cannot behave like a normal person. But Eric did not care about all these things. Ariel secretly listens to their conversation. Ariel likes Eric's ideas. She thinks that he is a good person. Then suddenly the weather turns bad, and it starts raining. Due to the bad weather, very strong waves were rising in the sea. The waves of the sea were so terrible and dangerous that Eric's ship started sinking. All the people on the ship ran away to save their lives. They all start jumping from the ship to save themselves. They all sit in small boats and start coming out of the sea. Then their ship catches fire. Eric was still inside the ship. As soon as he starts jumping from the ship, he sees his dog, who was trapped in the fire of the ship. Then as soon as Eric moves towards his dog to save him, suddenly a wave of the sea came very fast, due to which the ship splits into two parts, and Erica falls into the sea and starts drowning. Seeing Eric drowning, Ariel saves his life. She brings Eric out of the water. This was the first time Ariel saw a human being so closely. Ariel saves him and brings him to the shore. Erica was still unconscious, where Ariel was with her bird friend and that crab. Both of them talk among themselves that no one should tell this to the king, that Ariel has killed a human being. Eric's life has been saved. On the other hand, Ariel was trying to bring Eric back to his senses, but Eric had not regained consciousness yet. Just then some guards of the palace arrived there, who had reached there searching for Eric. Seeing the guards, Ariel leaves from there. Then when Eric regained consciousness, he had his guards with him. Those guards take Eric with them. Erica could not see Ariel, but she remembered something about it, that a girl had saved his life. This entire incident was also being watched by the Sea Witch, because she always kept an eye on Ariel with her magic. She had a big purpose behind keeping an eye on Ariel, which we will know later in the story. On the other hand, Ariel was now very happy to see a human. Now her desire to see the world of humans increases even more. She always searches for Eric in the ships passing through the sea. Ariel is always looking for him. It seemed that maybe someday Eric would come to the water to find her. Then in another scene we see Eric, now completely well, coming to his mother and asking her, "Did you find the girl who saved my life that night?" His mother said that she hasn't been found yet. We are looking for her. Then she asks Eric to rest. But Eric said that I am fine now. Right now, I just want to find that girl. Eric also had a doubt in his mind that maybe that girl is a mermaid. Then Eric goes to the seashore every day and searches for Ariel. He also goes to the sea with a ship, but he doesn't find Ariel. On the other hand, Ariel was waiting for Eric to come. She doesn't talk to anyone and is always lost in Eric's thoughts. Then Ariel's sisters were removing the ships that had fallen in the sea. Eric's ship was also among those ships. Ariel forbids her sisters from removing Eric's ship, but they don't listen to Ariel. Seeing this behavior of Ariel, her father started suspecting Ariel that Ariel has developed feelings for a human being. Then he tells King Ariel that she has fallen in the sea, asks the crab about. The crab told the king the whole thing. Knowing the truth, the king became very angry. In anger, he destroyed the things of humans kept by Ariel. Ariel tried very hard to stop her father, but he did not listen to a single word of Ariel, and completely destroyed all the things collected by Ariel. Seeing all this, Ariel became very sad. Then suddenly, in a water bubble, the same witch who was keeping an eye on Ariel appeared in front of her. She told Ariel that I am your distant aunt. Everyone knows me as the Sea Witch, and I also know what you want. And if you want to get all this, then you will have to come to meet me. Then Ariel went to meet that witch. The witch told Ariel that I know that you love a human being, and you want to go to the world of humans. I can help you to go to the human world, but in return you have to do one thing for me, that I will make you a human. You will also get 2 legs to walk like a human, but you have to return from the human world within 3 days. And in these 3 days you have to tell that human about your love. And in return for all this you have to give me your voice before you go. If you are not able to tell that human about your love, then you will have to stay with me forever. Ariel got scared after hearing so many challenges of the witch, and starts coming back from there. Seeing Ariel leaving, the witch says, "Go away. You can never become like a human, and now you will stay with your father for the rest of your life, who will never let you go to the human world, nor will let you meet any human." Hearing these words of the witch, Ariel has returned to the witch, and now Ariel was ready to accept everything. Then the witch casts a spell on Ariel, and locks Ariel's voice in a locket. Then she turns Ariel from a mermaid to a human. Ariel, who had now turned into a human. That is why it became very difficult for her to breathe in water. Ariel swims to the shore, and here we come to know about the witch's intentions. She wanted to dethrone Ariel's father, the king of the sea, and become the queen of the sea herself. Then we see a fisherman was catching fish in the sea. Then Ariel got caught in his net. The fisherman was very surprised to see Ariel. He tells her, "Don't worry, I will take you to my queen." Then Ariel became very happy to see her feet. There her friends also come to her. All 3 of them also knew that Ariel is no longer a mermaid. She is a human. Then the fisherman takes her to the queen. The queen was Eric's mother in Eric's palace. Ariel is taken very good care of. She is dressed in new clothes. Now Ariel was very happy to come to the human world. Then she tries to sing a song, but the witch had kept her voice. Then Erica comes to meet Ariel. Ariel is very surprised to see Eric, but Eric could not recognize her, and tells her that it is good that your life was saved, and now you can live comfortably in our palace. Due to not having a voice, Ariel is not able to tell Eric that she is the same girl who saved his life. Then Eric leaves from there. Then Ariel's friend the crab comes to her, who warns Ariel that within 3 days you have to tell Eric about yourself. Otherwise the witch will keep you with her forever. Hearing this, Ariel leaves from there. She was roaming in the palace and looking at the things in the palace. While roaming in the palace, she reaches a room. In this room, Eric had kept ancient things, which he used to bring from the sea. There Ariel also sees a statue of a mermaid. Then Eric comes there. He starts showing Ariel other things. Then Eric shows Ariel a stone. As soon as she sees that stone, Ariel knows that there is a diamond inside it. Then Ariel breaks the stone and gives a diamond to Eric. Eric did not know that there is a diamond in this stone. Then Erica shows Ariel maps of different countries. Meanwhile, Eric's bodyguard arrives there, who asks him, "Should we still search for that girl who saved your life?" To this, Eric says yes. Then Eric asks him to bring a horse carriage. Now Eric himself was going to go to search for that girl. Then a horse carriage is arranged for Eric. He takes Ariel with him. At this time, Ariel was very happy. Then both of them come to a village, where Ariel gets surprised to see many new things. Then at night, Eric was going to take Ariel in a boat. In the sea, Ariel's friends were also there, who were talking among themselves that now is the right time. Ariel should tell Eric. That's what is in her heart, because there is love between them. And if Ariel kisses Eric, then she can live with Eric as a human forever. Both of them sit in the boat and enjoy a lot. Then suddenly that witch overturns the boat with her magic. Both of them fall in the sea. But that witch wanted to know, how can they both come so close? On the other hand, in the sea, Ariel's father asks his other daughters where Ariel is, although no one knew about it. Then all the sisters of Ariel went to search for Ariel in the world of humans. But by now Ariel and Eric had returned to the palace. Then Eric's bodyguard comes to him and sees that Eric is very happy today. He tells Eric that I think you have found the princess of your dreams, and now we should not search for that sea girl. But Eric was still not satisfied in his heart. He still wanted to meet that girl. Then Eric goes to the seashore. He falls on the sea. Eric starts asking Eric who saved his life. Hearing his voice, a girl came out of the fog and sat on a stone. Eric thinks that this is the same girl who saved my life. Then Eric brings her to the palace. Then the next morning Ariel's bird friends wake her up and tell her that today is your last day in the world. You have to do a lot today. You have to tell Eric that you love him. Then Ariel quickly goes to Eric, but he was with a girl whom he found in the sea last night. He was telling his mother that this is the same girl whom I love, and she saved my life. Then we see that a locket was shining around that girl's neck. Looking at the locket, we come to know that this girl is the same sea witch who meets Eric in the form of a beautiful girl, and tells him that I am the girl who saved your life, who has kept Ariel's voice captive with her. On the other hand, Ariel gets very sad after hearing Eric's words. In this sadness, she goes far away from the palace. Then at night, Ariel's bird friend hears the sound of a song, which voice he thinks is Ariel's. He follows that voice and reaches a room. He sees that this voice is coming from a locket, and he comes to know that this locket belongs to the girl whom Eric brought to the palace last night. The bird understands the entire trap of the witch. Then he quickly goes to Ariel and tells Ariel the whole truth. Then he tells Ariel that you cannot give up like this. You have to find your love. Otherwise, the witch will win, and then you can never live as a human being again. After knowing the truth, Ariel returns to the palace. On the other hand, in the palace, Eric and the girl were about to get engaged. Before the engagement, Eric's mother asked him, "Do you really love this girl? Because I thought you were happy with Ariel." Eric replied, "I don't know about this. What's in my heart? I don't understand anything." Then Ariel's bird friend arrives at the engagement. He attacks the girl, taking advantage of this opportunity. Ariel takes off the locket with her voice from the witch's neck. After getting her voice back, she tells Eric, "I am the girl who saved your life." Now in anger, the sea witch turns into her real form. Then she attacks everyone with her fibers. The witch turns Ariel into a mermaid again and takes her back to the sea. Ariel's father reaches the witch in search of Ariel in the sea, and he asks the witch to leave Ariel. But the witch says, "Your daughter made a deal with me, a deal that you cannot break even if you want to." Now the king, to save his daughter, he makes a deal with the witch for his life. Then the witch killed the king with her magic, and the witch also takes away the king's magical weapon. Now the sea witch's purpose was fulfilled. Now she had become the queen of the sea. Then she started killing Ariel. Then Erica came to save Ariel in the sea. But that witch casts a spell on herself and turns into a very big octopus. Then Eric hangs on a very big ship. Ariel tries very hard to save him. That witch was trying to kill Eric again and again. Now Ariel also reaches that ship on which Eric was hanging. Then Ariel turns that ship towards that witch. That ship enters the witch's body. As soon as she entered the ship, her magic ended. Then she turns into an ordinary human being and dies. After the witch's death, Ariel's father also becomes alive. Ariel gives her father's magic weapon back to him. But at this time, she does not talk to her father about herself and Eric, because she had come to know that her father was the son of that witch. Eric loves me the most. He sacrificed his life to save my life. On the other hand, Eric also comes out of the sea. Then Erica asks her mother to go inside the sea and bring Ariel back. But her mother said, "This is not possible. You are human and Ariel is a mermaid. She cannot live in our world." Now she has gone back to her world. Then we saw in the next scene that the king of the sea asks the crab if I have made everything right. To this the crab said yes, but then the king says, if everything is right, then why is Ariel so sad and upset? Then the crab tells that Ariel wants to become a human because she loves Eric, and she wants to live with Eric in his world. By becoming a human, after knowing the whole truth, the king turns Ariel into a human. On the other hand, the palace Erica was still waiting for Ariel to come. Finally, Ariel becomes a human, and after becoming a human, she comes back to Eric. Then both of them get married. Both of them were going for a world tour. Before the world tour, Ariel meets her father, and he tells Ariel that my thinking towards humans was wrong. Not every human is bad. Now we see creatures and humans will live together. Hearing this decision of her father, Ariel becomes very happy. Then Eric and Ariel set out on their journey. And with this happy scene, the film ends here. So friends, if you liked our video today, please like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. We will meet you again with another new video.